Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Top Notes with Steven. I am Steven, your party host, your paragon of virtue, your Sherpa. Now, I know I'm doing a lot of lists lately, but I've got to tell you about some of my favorites. This particular list is the four that started my collection. This list is getting to know me as a person. Now, when I didn't know anything about cologne and I just wanted to smell good back in the teenage years and in the late aughts going into my early 20s, I didn't really know much about cologne. I wasn't on this journey yet. I just know I wanted to smell good, and I knew nothing about colognes in anything, realistically. I just knew I wanted to smell good, and I didn't want to pay a lot for it. So, coming in at number 4, and realistically, these particular 4 you can find anywhere. They're so generic, they're so designer, they're so basic that they're cheap. And like I said, you can find them any Marshalls, Target, TJ Maxx, stuff like that. Coming in at number 4, Nautica Blue. It just reminds me of so much of high school. Well, basically, a lot of these are going to culminate in high school. Like I said, it was widely known, it was cheap, I just wanted to smell good. I haven't smelled this in years. Oh man, this reminds me when I was 16, having my first job, getting to know my friends now. Back then it was Peter and Simon and Jake. I just wanted to smell good, and it was cheap. Oh man. The 626, the Diamante, not knowing any better, being reckless and fun, being young. It was a thing, and it was just like I didn't know any better. Well, that was number 4 because it has woody, floral, sweet, powdery. I mean, it's just out of the shower. Peach, bergamot, water lily, jasmine, sandalwood, musk, cedar, pineapple. It was just fun. It was teenage years. I didn't know any better. Oh, goodness. Yeah. You get to know fragrance and what triggers emotion in you. And you know that it may not be the best-selling fragrance, but you get to know what you like. And it's just like, man, that is what, wow, yeah, right? Next, we're going a little bit forward, going into the early 2000s, early 2000s, Kenneth Cole Reaction. I can't tell you, this may look like a new bottle, but I've had it for about 2-3 years now. Even this is not my first bottle of this. This is probably, if you look at it, probably my 10th, 11th bottle, because I used to go through this in the summertime. And it was just so fresh and appealing to me. Let's try it again. Oh, Jesus. Going to Club Europe, especially wearing this in the summertime. I didn't think life could get any better at that point in juncture. Finally had lost all the weight and gotten skinny, not knowing what I liked, what notes I was like. I was very close-minded. Again, I just wanted to smell good. Oh my goodness. I I can't imagine, at least at that time, how much I fell in love with this, because you could find it at any Marshalls. I mean, it has melon, watermelon, green apple, lemon, lime, lily of the valley, patchouli, musk, sandalwood. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine expressing to you how good this smells, even now. And I've explored everything, at least a lot of things in colognery and smelling what I like. But even now, knowing what I know, it's just nostalgia, and it's just like, it brings back a lot of memories for me now that you wouldn't get upon first sniffing as a first try or impressions video. It just has everything, man. It just has everything. Again, moving forward. These last two, made in the mid to late 90s. And it just screams high school, because I went to high school late 90s. And it's just like, anyone who was anybody had these two colognes. And it was just, you were popular. You were the cool guy. It's original Tommy Hilfiger. Again, not my first bottle. This is you could see the dust on this bottle because it's not something that I would normally wear anymore. But it has just such nostalgia on it. I mean, I had a parental unit that used to work for Marshalls at the time. And whenever she would see it, she would pick it up for me. Oh my goodness. Mint, bergamot, the grapefruit, the lavender, the Granny Smith apples, the cranberry, the rose, cactus and amber. It was just mid-90s at its peak. Mid-90s. My goodness, man. And it just transforms in the back of your head. And it's just like, oh man, I remember this. It's almost like a classic warm friend. And now colognes like this are just so basic that you wouldn't really gravitate towards something like this. But man, oh man. And not even me, I don't gravitate towards this anymore, but I'd still wear it. If I started my collection with this, started a collection, I would start out with this. It's just so, at the time it was unique, and you didn't really know anything, because the 90s were an incredible time period, looking back on it. Oh, geez, the nostalgia, bro. And the number one cologne that I used to wear. It's not in a shot, guys. It's not even close. The other ones were good, but this, original Aqua de Gio. Again, if you've seen any of my videos in the past, lemon, lime, jasmine, mandarin orange, sea notes, peach, violet, coriander, rose. It's not even close. Again, this is not my first bottle, but it's not going to be my last either. Just the freshness, the lemon lime, the bergamot, the jasmine, the orange jump right at you. And it's just like, oh man, this is so good. I still think the Profumo is a better representation of this. But it's just like, oh man, the OG really gets you. Wow. again, the top 4 that started my collection were these. And it's just like, I don't know anybody that didn't have these in their collection, regardless if you were just wanting to smell good or starting a collection or just wanted to have a couple for your partner to enjoy on you. Wow, I know I'm rambling because it's just, these are so good that any collector starting or anyone that would have a collection for a long period of time doesn't have these in the collection. I'll be very surprised. But anyways, guys, I could talk for a long period of time on this. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that notification bell, give your boy a big old thumbs up, and as always, guys, stay blessed.